Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. I just colored it. And when I get done coloring it, the conditioner stuff that it comes with, um, I like to put about 12 pounds of it in my hair. And while it may not look very pretty, it smells luscious. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my favorite thing about the coloring of the hair is that it smells pretty afterwards. So I said I wasn't gonna make any more of these for a while. And really, I don't even know how many of you might have sent me a message. I don't know how many of you even knew that. One moment, please. It's going good, but dragging. So tired. Tired, as my friend Larry used to say. Tired. You're tired. But anywho, um, oh yeah, I said I wasn't gonna make any more of this. It here's the deal. You know, I'm one of those people that I've always been okay with the notion of putting stuff out there, and I mean, God knows I overshare everything. But some mess happened a few weeks ago that I don't know. I got real bejiggity about some stuff, and I just said, you know what? It was one of those deals where I felt like I had to govern myself and I had to watch what I said. And you know, I always said that I would make these videos until it just wasn't fun for me anymore, and it became not fun because I felt like I had to monitor what I said. And if I have to do that, I'd rather not make videos at all. And if I have to monitor what I post on my book of face, I'd rather not even have one. But you know, that's how I keep up with my family. I look like absolute hammered shit, y'all. I took today off. I was supposed to work a 24 today. And where I'm leaving here in the next couple days, I was afraid that if I worked, I would get home tomorrow morning and just be completely zapped. And usually what happens is that I am completely zapped come Tuesday morning. So I decided to take today off, right? I didn't get out of there until after 1. Was up pretty much all night. What did I do? I came home, slept till about 6. And I'm exhausted right now. It's 11:15. I've not packed my suitcase. I did color my hair. I did get a few things sort of gathered, but nothing's packed. And I want to go to bed so bad. I can't stand it. There just never seems to be enough time, you see. Yeah, Shay. And my hair, honey, is so white. I was really, really noticing it. It's very curly too. I don't know if you can tell that. I was noticing it before I cut. God, it smells good. Before I colored it, just how white it's getting. And used to, I would keep my hair cut like extremely short. I'm talking like clippered with a 1 in the back. And you could really, if I didn't color it, you could really tell how gray it was. I was just kind of running my fingers through it today. Yeah, it's white. It's what? It's what happens, honey. Although I did have a patient's wife tell me today that she thought I was 30. She said, oh, we were talking about phones. My phone was making, I've got my phone set to make noises. It makes noises for everything so I can hear. And I told her that for my ringer, I have to have it like vibrate and ring. I said, otherwise, I don't know I'm getting a call. I said, that's what old age will do to you. And she started laughing. She said, child. I said, what? She said, you can't be that old. I said, how old do you think I am? Yeah, she thought 30. I was like, well, thanks, girl. So, yeah. I don't feel like I look 30. As a matter of fact, I feel like I look about like 97 because that's how I feel right now. And I was so tired when I left work, and I'm not going to lie, and it's going to make me sound like a punk, but I didn't go to the gym. I couldn't. I was so tired, and I really don't enjoy the gym up this way. I go because it's there, not because I like the equipment. The equipment actually kind of sucks. It's better than nothing, but my favorite gym is the one in Knott County. It's really, really nice. And I really love the equipment they have. The variety of equipment, the quality of the equipment is very nice. It's good stuff all around. So, it's amazing to me that there was a time in my life, not so long ago, I hated this stuff. Freaking hated it. I used to be a Mountain Dew addict. I don't know if you knew that, but I did. And when I say addict, I'm talking maybe 7 bottles a day. Oh yeah, it was bad. And people always said, well, why don't you drink the diet? Because it tastes like shit. But for some reason, I don't know. Well, I gave up sugar. Well, I gave up the Mountain Dew. Then I gave up sugar. And now I'll have sugar in moderation, of course. But I no longer drink regular soda. And Diet Orange was always my beverage of choice. Until one day, I said, well, I'm going to give that stuff a try. Now I like it the best out of everything. I know that diet soda is not good for you, so don't try to bust my chops about it. I enjoy it, and it's one of those little vices that I'm sorry, I will continue to enjoy. Everything is bad for us. I mean, seriously, just spend like 20 minutes on the interwebs. Everything. I read something the other day that now candles is bad for you. And then plug-ins, smell goods is bad for you. I'm like, seriously, if you were to live your life according to the interwebs and how to be healthy, you would live in a plain room with nothing on the walls, because, dear Jesus, there might be something in the paint that you could inhale and die from. You would just have to live in a plain room and just stand there. That's just not cool. I'm not about it. So, I've got all my books, my stuff ready for my flight. I loved that book as a kid. Read it several times, although the cover was red. And then I picked that up at the Walmarts because I love that show. I've heard great things about that. And who doesn't love a good puzzle? I downloaded 2 movies to my tablet. I've got my vitamins. That's all vitamins. Packed. I've got a few little things. I found my earrings. I have had these earrings. Okay, here's the thing about my earrings, about my ears. When I got my ears pierced many, many moons ago, the woman who did it pierced them up too high. Like right there is where she pierced them. Okay? The problem with that is that I love hoops. Hoops are probably my favorite. And if you notice, I only wear like studs. Right? Well, there's a reason for that. It's not because I want to. It's because I typically cannot find hoops that are big enough to do anything with. Well, I got these hoops like a bajillion years ago. And when I say a bajillion, I'm talking 2000, 2001. And I used to have this cat named Tabby. And Tabby got a hold of one of these earrings, and you can't see it, but there's a little dent in it from where Tabby bit it. Well, I just put them up in a box, and had not seen them in forever. I used to have this thing about collecting cigar boxes. I did. I loved them. And then I quit doing it. And but I still have a few, left over. And I picked one up the other day and looked in it, and lo and behold, my favorite hoop earrings. Yeah. The thing about cigar boxes, especially if you get like the wooden ones, I mean, they're very decorative and they're very pretty. And they make really great catch-alls. See, isn't that pretty? It's very pretty. But I just throw crap in them. I mean, I throw chapstick, of course. My mother's driver's license picture. Check out that hair, would you? Lanyards. I used to have this thing about lanyards. A coupon from American Eagle that expired like 2 decades ago. Flints. And loose change. Why? Because I am my mother's daughter, and she believed in putting loose change everywhere. So, yeah, I'm that kid. And my favorite earrings I found. So, but anyway, I like these earrings because they're big enough to come down over my ears. And, yeah. So I'm just going to take that out for now. I will be taking these with me on my trip. Makes me very happy. So, indeed. But anywho, God, what is that, like an industrial strength peanut? Jesus, Mary. So, I'm going to get all my clothes and stuff gathered up. I don't think I have to wash anything. I'm going to my cousin's tomorrow to spend the night because she has been kind enough and gracious enough to offer to take me to the airport. I'm flying out of Charleston this time. Empty Arms Hotel. I'm flying out of Charleston this time. So I'm going to stay with her. She's going to take me to the airport. I'm going to get all my clothes and stuff gathered. I don't think I have anything left to wash, but if I do, I did get me some washing powders and some fabric softeners and such. I put those, those scent boosters and stuff you can get for your laundry. I know that a lot of people like the Downy ones, and they're alright. To each their own. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, if you want your laundry to smell delicious, put your cap full of that in there. Yeah, and it's the Purex kind. It's not the fancy Downy kind, but it smells better. It makes my clothes smell like Fruity Pebbles. I don't know why, but it does. And I normally use either the pink lid or the green lid of Downy. But I got some of that. It is citrus spice. And it's quite delicious. I'm not going to lie to you. I love laundry smell goods. I get that after my mother, too. She was a laundry smell good queen. She always smelled good. Her secret, though, was Baby Drift. She would put a half a cup of Gain and half a cup of Baby Drift into her wash. And then she would use the pink Downy. She always smelled delicious. Speaking of smelling delicious, I went to Peebles today because I wanted to buy some socks. I love those gold toe no-show socks. They're my favorite. And I bought a whole pack like a year or so ago. Couldn't tell you where any of them are. All gone. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? But anyway, I stopped at the perfume counter. Now, anybody who knows or knew my mother will tell you she was so frugal when it came to many, many things. But when it came to smell goods, uh-uh. She believed in good quality. And she was an Estee Lauder lady for many, many years. She wore the white linen, the youth do, the beautiful, the eternity. And when I walked in to Peebles, the first thing I smelled was youth do. I know it's an old lady perfume. I can't help it. I almost bought a bottle. I really did. I don't know. There's just something about certain smells that take you back to certain times and certain places, and it's comforting. I remember being in high school and catching her at work and using her white linen. And I sprayed it today. And I don't know. I just got a little teary eyed because I associate that smell with my mother. But I ended up not buying any perfume. I'm real funny about girl perfumes. I think that's why I've always worn men's cologne. I love the smell of men's cologne. To me, it's very soapy. It's very woodsy. It actually happens to match very well with my body chemistry. And I'm not talking about no Stetson or no Brute by Fabergé. I'm talking, like Fahrenheit or um. I love American Eagle. Prada. Prada makes a really good one. Ed Hardy makes a really good one. But I like the spicier Davidoff. I love the cool water, and then I love just the plain Davidoff. But I've always liked stuff like that because it's very soapy and very clean smelling. Lady perfumes for me, they're just so floral. They're so flowery, and they just don't smell good on me. That's why I wear Tommy Girl. That's one of the very few perfumes that I will actually wear because it smells like soap. I like it because it smells like soap. And then I bought a Polo fragrance. I don't know, it's just not real stout. I like stout fragrances. I like to smell them. This one's very, very soft, and I feel like I have to marinate in it to get anything out of it. So, I know, crazy times. My hair's sticking up a little bit right there. So, anyway, I'm hungry, and I wanted so bad just to go somewhere and get something to eat. But you know what? I don't even feel like getting dressed. And I think the police would frown on you showing up in the drive-thru naked. So, I'm just having peanuts. It's 11:30. Where is this day gone? So much to do. Don't you sometimes wish that you just had so much money, that you know what? Either go and get on a plane and then just buy everything you need when you get there. Just go buy a whole new wardrobe that way and then leave it because you don't feel like packing it. I know that sounds horribly lazy, but I really am looking forward to having 2 weeks off. I'm not one to take off work. The company I work for, I've been with for many, many years. And prior to just like this last year or so, I didn't take vacations. I'd taken 2 in like 8 years, 9 years of employment. I took 1 week off when my mother had some heart issues. I stayed in the hospital with her. And then the second week that I took was when she died. Other than that, I don't miss work. I never have been one to miss work. So it's weird for me to go and be gone and stay gone. Because I've always I was raised by a woman who was very strong, and you work and that's what you do, and a father who drummed it into your head, don't miss work. I mean, he had a heart attack, and I showed up at the hospital, and he got mad at me because I left work. He was trying to let me go back. I'm like, dude, I just drove 2.5 hours. Chill. But I ended up going back the next day because he was like, you just don't miss work. But so it's hard for me. It's hard for me to be away from work. But quite frankly, I need this break. I need it real bad. So, all right, 21 minutes in, completely random. I know, can't help it. Don't know what to tell you. I may or may not have had other things to discuss, but my mind is so jumbly right now. I got nothing. I don't know nothing. All right, y'all behave. Probably won't see you until I get back. But you all take care. Be nice to one another. Okay? And we'll talk to you later.